Oh, hi, I'm Martin, and this is Short Stories, brought to you by the Taichung Keda Language Center. Today's short story is called Barbie's Big Makeover. It's about the iconic American toy, the Barbie doll. I'm sure many of you have played with one before when you were a small child. Well, today we are going to hear about the Barbie doll and how it has changed over the years. And it has changed a lot since 2016, and you will hear all about that. Before, though, I will give you the vocabulary and vocabulary example sentences. After we're done with our story, I will then read 4 listening comprehension questions. Are you ready? Let's go. Vocabulary. Unveil. Unveil. The artist will unveil his newest paintings next month. A range of. A range of. The restaurant offers a range of authentic Spanish dishes. It is high time for something. It is high time for something. It is high time for our children to receive some education. Proportion. Proportion. This chart shows how weight increases in proportion to height. Classic. Classic. Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice is considered a classic novel. Be affected by. Be affected by. The audience in the movie theater were affected by the lack of air conditioning. Regularly. Regularly. You should have your teeth checked regularly. Embrace. Embrace. Many people have embraced bike riding as a way to reduce air pollution. Be dissatisfied with. Be dissatisfied with something. The teacher was dissatisfied with my report, so he asked me to write it all over again. Struggle with. Struggle with. The character in the movie struggles with his good and bad sides. Makeover. Makeover. Marcia was transformed into a great beauty after a 3-hour makeover. Criticize. Criticize. Reviewers have criticized this movie for having too much violence. Realistic. Realistic. Joseph needs to be realistic about the fact that he has no chance of dating Jessica. Reflect. Reflect. David's behavior reflects the changing attitudes of today's young people. Diversity. Diversity. The university campus has a wide diversity of students from all parts of the globe. Original. Original. The original plan was replaced with a much more effective one. Conscious. Conscious. People nowadays are more environmentally conscious than before. That's the end of the vocabulary. Now, the story. Barbie dolls finally have body shapes that exist in reality. Criticized for years for distorting young children's image of beauty, Mattel finally gave Barbie a total makeover. In January 2016, it unveiled 3 realistic body types: petite, curvy, and tall. It also created a new range of dolls with 7 different skin tones to reflect the diversity of children who play with the dolls. They'll even have 24 new hairstyles, like curly red, afro, or blue hair. Many thought it was high time for the company to make moves. The original Barbie has such unrealistic proportions that if she were real, it would be impossible for her to walk or even live. After Lego overtook Mattel as the top-selling toy brand, and Frozen's Elsa doll took the top-selling spot from Barbie in 2014, Mattel spent 2 years under the codename Project Dawn to revamp Barbie's classic shape. With the diversity of the new dolls, the company hopes to rekindle the interests of more socially conscious millennial moms. We live in a world where advertisements, magazines, and more that have been touched up surround us, providing unrealistic standards of beauty. Research has shown that children are affected by the wrong images around them, which can harm their self-image and worth for years afterwards. In July 2015, a study discovered that children as young as 8 in the UK were dissatisfied with their bodies, and 40% of adolescent girls regularly dieted. While many say that this change has come too late, several charities that promote body confidence and assist those struggling with eating disorders have welcomed these new dolls. Liam Preston, spokesman for the YMCA's Be Real campaign, said, "It is so important that young people embrace diversity and feel happy with who they are, and the dolls could really help that." All right, that's the end of the story. Now, the listening comprehension questions. Number 1. What is Project Dawn? A secret plan to attack the USSR. B. A secret project to build an atomic weapon. C. A plan to replace Barbie with an entirely new doll. D. A plan to change Barbie with different hair and body shapes. The answer is D. A plan to change Barbie. We're not replacing Barbie. We're just changing Barbie. 2. Why did people criticize the classic Barbie doll? A. It was too cheap. B. It was too expensive. C. It was too dangerous. D. It was too unrealistic. The answer is D. It was too unrealistic. Question 3. According to the reading, which toy is now more popular than Barbie? A. G.I. Joe. B. Buzz Lightyear. C. Play-Doh. D. Lego. The answer is D. Lego. It says Lego overtook Mattel as the top toy seller. That means Lego is now much better than Mattel at selling toys, so they have more sales than Mattel does. Question 4. What does Liam Preston think of the new Barbie doll? A. He hates it. B. He thinks it is not good enough. C. He thinks it's helpful. D. He doesn't care. The answer is C. He thinks it's helpful. Well, that's the end of today's video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you will watch again next week. Thank you and bye-bye.